For the Blue Comets, a 5'8" junior, number 11, Kelsey Haviland. For the Vikings, number 13, junior, Sydney Shivey. For the Blue Comets, a 5'7" junior, number 14, Kinley Char. For the Vikings, a junior, number 22, Anaya Hinman. For the Blue Comets, a 5'7" senior, number 24, Tyra Bogle. And finally for the Vikings, number 32, junior, Riley Dudley. And finally for the Blue Comets, a 5'6" junior, number 42, Jalen Smith. And that's your starting lineup for tonight's homecoming girls varsity game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chanute High School, home of the Chanute Blue Comets. We're here in the gymnasium here at the high school where the Chanute Blue Comets are going to be taking on the Vikings of Parsons, Kansas. My name is Caleb Wood. I'm the director of video production and digital media here at Chanute High School. Along with me is Braylon Rita. He is a sophomore in this student-led broadcast here that we are presenting to you tonight. Braylon, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing really good. Hopefully we see some good basketball going on right here.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and hop into some starting lineup graphics. We're going to look at the Parsons starting lineup. That's going to be senior number 3, Brianna Patterson. Junior number 11, pardon my mispronunciation, Aishka Patel. Number 13, junior Sydney Shivey. Number 22, junior Anaya Hinman. And number 32, junior Riley Dunley. As Parsons gets the opening tip-off, gets it down low. Shot goes up, no good, and Chanute comes up with it. Jalen Smith, as we're going to talk about a few of your starting lineups for Chanute. Jalen Smith being one of them. She's a junior, number 42. Number 24, Tyra Bogle. She's a senior. Number 14, Kinley Chard. She's a junior. Number 11, Kelsey Haviland. She's also a junior. And number 4, as Haviland's shot does not go in, number 4, Peyton Shields. She is also a junior. A lot of juniors here tonight. We only got 2 seniors on the court at the moment. Haviland kicks the ball out of bounds, preventing Shivey from getting that little bounce pass there on the near side sideline. Ball's in. Patel drives baseline, gets it back out. Double dribbles, but no call there on the court. As Bogle deflects the pass, takes it down court, goes up for 2. Little tip there, and that's going to be the first 2 points of the game for Tyra Bogle.
That was a great block, but she brought it down and finished it, so that's what we like to see here in Chanute.
Absolutely. Patterson gets a ball stripped in the lane there. Looks like by Kinley Chard. She played really well last week against Independence, or sorry, 2 weeks ago rather, against Independence and Coffeyville, so no wonder she's starting tonight, proving her spot here. Smith gets the ball in the far side corner, goes up for a 3-point attempt, just a little short. Haviland knocks the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Parsons' ball. 6:25, 2-0 so far. We got Patterson bringing the ball up. Gets it to Dunley. And then near side corner to Shivey, back up to Patterson. Patterson dribbles in, gets it stripped by Haviland. Gets it out to Shields as she brings it up. Looking inside, not gonna take it. Bogle now with the ball. Now back to Shields again. Back to Bogle, looking to set something up. Coach Fox really hoping that his girls make something happen like Jalen Smith did just now in the paint. That's another 2 points for the Blue Comets.
That was some great defense, but better offense.
Absolutely. Patterson with the ball. Looking around, looking to make a move there. Nothing there. Blue Comets doing a great job with the trap. Shot is up, and the three-point attempt is good for Patel.
I did see the Vikings warm up. They were hot behind the arc. I
Absolutely.
mean, they were hot. They were on it.
We haven't seen a lot of teams in Southeast Kansas yet that are proficient from the three-point line, but maybe Parsons can change our impression here tonight. Smith, quick little turnaround from the elbow, and that's not going to happen. Patel bringing the ball up, looking for someone. Gets it down in there to Dunley, and then no good on the attempt by Hinman. Blue Comets come up with the ball, skips it up court to Chard. Chard goes to her right, goes up, and it's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2 points.
That was
2 shots, rather.
That was a very risky pass from all the way down. She was covered, but the defender did not just come up and grab the ball.
Absolutely. It looked like Patel, already winded, did not really give much effort in attempting to steal the ball there. Chard, first shot attempt, just off the back of the iron. Ashley Haviland in, twin sister of Kelsey, now for the Blue Comets. Obviously also another junior, since they are twins. Chard, second shot. That's gonna be good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there. Patterson bringing the ball back up for the Vikings. Looking to get the ball to Patel, back to Patterson. Gets it, trying to get it down to Hinman, but throws it right out of bounds. Hinman, again, not reaching out too much for that. Maybe conserving some energy for the rest of the night.
I don't think she was even paying attention.
Yeah, it's tough. Tough telling.
And for Parsons, just a reminder, if you're feeling hungry, the reigning 4A state chess champs are running the concession stand tonight. Hot dogs, nachos.
Blue Comets with the ball. Shields with the ball at the top of the key. Gets it over to Bogle. Back to Shields. Dribbling around, looking backside to Chard. Chard goes up, and that's no good. Haviland gets a rebound, goes up, and puts it back in for 2.
Oh, she placed herself in the best spot on the court right there. I mean, missed the shot. She got the rebound, put it right back up. Great play.
Great awareness by Shields, and that looks like it was Kaya Brown there in the middle for the Blue Comets with a block. Shields out to Chard. Chard for another three-point attempt, no good. Haviland gets a rebound, but it looked like Dunley knocked the ball right out of bounds. Blue Comet ball on their baseline. Preston Keating into the game for the Blue Comets. Gives Kinley Chard a little bit of a rest. Looks like she might have tweaked an ankle there. Hobbling off the court just subtly. Shields to throw on the ball for the Blue Comets. Keating with the ball. Shields, corner 3 attempt, no good, just off to the right a little bit there. Patel with the ball, driving all the way to the rim, pulling it back out. Scheibe kicks it over to number 34 for the Vikings. Sayla Ray, that's gonna be knocked out of bounds. Blue Comet ball.
Parsons is moving way too quick. They should not have tried to force that pass. She should have just held it and waited for the open person, but.
Blue Comets bringing it back down the court.
Did I leave my pen over there?
Patel now with the ball. Pardon me, trying to find a writing utensil to keep a little bit of stats. Scheibe, three-point attempt is going to be good. Blue Comets working their way around. Kai Brown still in for the Blue Comets. Shields, long three-point attempts, not going to fall. Scheibe bringing the ball down. Patel now for a three-pointer. And that's going to be another 3 for Patel tonight. Looks like she's going to be on fire if you leave her open.
She is on it. definitely not a player you want to see open in the corner.
Shields another three-point attempt, leaving her open, and they're just going to let her shoot. Bogle saved it from going out of bounds, and now Fox is going to call a timeout, and we're going to set something up. We're going to go ahead. Looks like, let's see what kind of a timeout we're going to have for the Blue Comets. One timeout, 30-second timeout. We're going to take one break, and we'll be right back after this 30-second break.
We are motivated by the love God has for all of us. The Fire Escape opened in 1998 and is open every Friday and Saturday night for high school and college-age students. During the week, the Fire Escape is open to the public Tuesday through Friday mornings for coffee, catch-ups, or small groups like Bible studies. The Fire Escape Coffee House is proud to partner with the Chanute High School Tech classes on this broadcast.
Back here at Chanute High School, Blue Comets are down now, 7-9. Patel for the Vikings. So 2 threes, Scheibe, another 3 of her own. Blue Comets started out strong. See how they continue here in the first quarter. 1:53 left. Moving the ball around. Kaya Brown gets a little bank shot from the free throw line. That's going to be 2 points for her.
That was definitely just a great jump shot, but Chanute looks like they're adding some new players to the lineup. New rotation, apparently.
Blue Comets, another steal, just racking up the steals all night. Shakira Wall gets tripped, driving baseline. That's going to be a foul, looks like, on Patel there. Blue Comets are going to throw it in from their baseline. Fox doing a great job getting some of his younger players in, looking to get them some work in as much as he can. Vikings steal the ball. That was Hinman taking the ball all the way down the court for 2.
There was a miscommunication right there from the Blue Comets. I mean, she inbounded and just threw it over everyone, but it's definitely a mistake that we can definitely learn from.
Absolutely. Hinman poking the ball away again. Looks like they're in some kind of zone here, and a 1-2-2 zone for Parsons. Kicking it back out, Blue Comets. Ashley to Bogle. Bogle to Walls. Walls, 2-point shot, and that's going to be good for Shakira Walls.
Tyra just saw the cut and hit Shakira and money.
Three-pointer, another three-point attempt. Sydney Scheibe, that is her second of the night. Vikings showing that's all they need is a little bit of room to knock down the 3. Walls back out to Bogle. Bogle throws it back in bounds as she's falling out. Hinman, breakaway, left, right hand up. That's going to be another 2 points for Hinman. 2 quick points on the breakaways for Hinman. Anaya Hinman here. She's, again, another junior. This junior class on both teams is pretty packed. Kai Brown up for 2, no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and that 2-point attempt is not going to be any good. And that's going to end us here on the first quarter. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Cut. Beautiful. Okay, let's go again.
Tell me about your vision.
At the end of the day, it's your classic coming-of-age story.
Gonna need more shipping labels.
All the gig speed, fiber-fueled internet you need to take whatever and make it big. Sparklight Internet, a stronger connection.
Blue Comets down 11-15 rather. Fox, head coach Dustin Fox of the Chanute Blue Comets, like we talked about earlier, Braylon, he's doing a great job of getting some of his younger players in, some of the more JV experienced players in there to that he feels like move the court really fast, do a great job of just moving all over the place, and I think he's just trying something new. You know, the Lady Comets have not had a great beginning of the season so far, so I mean, why not try something new?
I mean, this younger class, I mean, they're obviously showing it. I mean, a lot of them, they got some points on the board, which is what we love to see. Let's see if we can keep on doing that.
Absolutely. after the end of the first quarter. Like I mentioned before, 11-15. Parsons Vikings up. As Blue Comets start the second quarter with the ball. Blue Comets passing it around. Kinley Chard gets it back out to Keating. Keating to Havlin. Havlin's three-point attempt is no good. She's going to miss that completely. That's going to be Parsons' ball.
That shot looked a little contested right there. I don't know if that was a great shot selection, but.
Well, one thing that I've noticed with our Blue Comet players, and it's, it's nothing against them, as the Vikings get an offensive charge on Patel. Didn't quite get her feet set there on the screen. Going to be Blue Comet ball on the near side sideline. Is that, as I was mentioning earlier, Blue Comets, their shot selection usually isn't too bad. But I think it's the strength of their shots. A lot of them, unfortunately, have to gather that strength almost from their hip. And their shot strength isn't all that great either, which makes that their three-point percentage affected all the more. Keating back to Shields. Shields into the middle to Smith. Smith tries to bounce pass it to Kinley Chard, and that's going to bounce right off her hands and out of bounds. It was a great look by Jalen Smith, but unfortunately it looks like she put a little too much sauce on that pass to Chard.
Yeah.
Fox also has his group in a, looks like a 2-3 zone almost as well, but a really high set 2-3 zone. Looking for a steal of sorts. And that's going to be Blue Comet basketball as well. Looks like that was Patterson trying to get the ball back. Ended up smacking it out of bounds right into the Blue Comet marching band. Tyra Bogle back in for Preston Keating. Keating taking a little breather. This Blue Comet lineup has quite a bit of depth to it, as we've seen already. At least 4 different girls checked in.
Oh.
Bogle looking baseline as Jalen Smith caught her on the backside. It's a foul on the floor, and that's going to be Blue Comet ball out of bounds, and that was a foul against Riley Dunley.
That was a great read by Jalen. That was a great pass, but if there wasn't that foul, Tyra was getting that all day.
Smith goes up, gets blocked, goes up again, gets blocked a second time. Haviland, long shot, it's not going to happen. Looks like Peyton Shields gets the foul called on her as she was trying to crash the boards there. Probably one of the smaller or smallest players on the court, but tell you what, Peyton Shields has a lot of fight in her.
Definitely. She is one of the most physical person I've seen on the girls' basketball team.
Sailor Ray back in for the Vikings here. Also on the court, we have Dunley, Hinman, Scheibe, and Patterson. Patel, we talked about earlier, is, I believe, on her second foul, maybe third.
She's on her third.
She's going to be sitting out for a little while as the Vikings throw the ball away yet again. Blue Comets.
The Vikings are causing a lot of turnovers right now. Hopefully they keep on doing this and we can see some Blue Comets come up.
Smith once again looking backside and just giving too much power there on the pass.
Way too much.
Sometimes too much power means you're lacking in accuracy as well. Double team there at the top of the key by Haviland and Chard. Now Parsons doing a good job of working the ball around, trying to break those traps. Scheibe with the ball, gets it over to Patterson. Patterson pump fakes, drives right, tries to lob it in there to Dunley, and Blue Comets will hit it out of bounds. It'll be Parsons' ball on the baseline. Blue Comets really coming out aggressive tonight. We don't really see that too much from them coming out and really trying to force those traps, but they obviously see something in Parsons that they can do. Patterson's three-point attempt's no good. Looks like that ball was off of Kinley Chard as she kind of got shoved out of bounds a little bit by Dunley and bounced right off her hip. It's going to be Parsons basketball right on the baseline. Chanute still kind of in their 2-3 zone. And that's going to be a foul on Havlin going up as Hinman caught that lob right in the paint. Immediately went up, and Havlin, that's going to be her first foul. Now when I say Havlin, I do mean Kelsey Havlin now. Ashley is sitting on the bench. Hinman's first shot is good. She's got a handful of points of her own tonight. I believe she's at 5. Make that 6 points for Hinman here in the first half. Blue Comets slowly bring the ball up the court, not in any kind of rush. Still down by 6 though. Chard in the corner, gets in middle to Smith. Smith goes up, no good, gets her own rebound. Pump fakes it, gets it backside to Chard. Chard goes up for 2. And that's going to be a good look by Smith to Chard.
That was a great look, great finish too.
Patterson now with the ball, driving right into the Blue Comet trap. Picks up the ball, gets it to Scheibe, kicks it over to Ray. Ray gets double teamed, and that's going to be a jump ball. Blue Comet basketball. Blue Comets doing a great job on defense. Still down by 4 here. Trying to work their way back with only 5 minutes left in the first half. See if they can catch the lead before running into the locker room. Patterson gets it to Scheibe. Scheibe looking down low. Hinman posting up real big. Really putting Smith to work. Going to be a travel on Ray.
Gotta watch them feet.
Sailor Ray. We notice that's a common thing here in Southeast Kansas. A little pump fake. If you're not too careful, they'll call you on that travel every time.
During the Ralph Miller tournament, I mean, we saw a lot of travels. I mean, every game there was about probably 10 maybe, but it was a lot.
Absolutely. Shields looking backside to Bogle. Realizing Bogle is not 7 feet tall, throws it right over her head.
It was a great look, but yes, she put way too much power in it, way too much power.
That is tough because it looked like Bogle was kind of heading back toward the ball a little more. And Shields was trying to hit her more on the baseline than anything. Patterson driving in the lane, gets an offensive foul. Out of control, runs over Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith happy as can be with that call.
They need that call, they do. They're only down by 4 right now, so, I mean, we are still in this game. It's not like it's 10-point, 20-point lead. We are still in this.
Blue Comet effort so far here in the first half. Great coming out. They won, I'm not sure if they won against Palo earlier this week or not. I couldn't remember that stat, but this last weekend, they had a tournament over in Colby, Kansas, and I know talking to Coach Dustin Fox, he told me that their performance during that tournament was not up to his standards, and he really kind of laid into them. So I'm sure he can be happy with their performance so far this half. Obviously, still a lot of things to go through, and to correct myself, I was wrong. Looks like the Lady Comets did fall to Paola Panthers by about 10 points there earlier this week. But either way, still great performance compared to their Colby events. Shields now with the ball. Now only down by 2. As Shields looks for a 3-pointer. Pump fakes, gives it to Chard. Chard down to Smith. Smith back to Shields for a 3. It's going to be off to the right. Chard with the rebound, does not get it the putback. Hinman with the ball, gets that pass from Patterson, and Kinley Chard with the foul, trying to go for the block, gets a little too much wrist there going up. Hinman to the line for 2, as we're going to see Preston Keating come in, most likely for Chard. First shot for Hinman. is in and out. No good for Anaya. Looks like we also got Ashley Haviland in for her sister.
The Vikings do need this next shot to make it a 3-point lead.
And that's going to be good. Naya Hinman now sitting at about 7 points here in the first half. Shields taking her sweet time coming down the court. She gets it over to Ashley. Back to Shields. Looking middle, nothing there. Keating back and forth with Shields up top. Haviland for a 3-point attempt. That's going to be off the mark as Keating gets the ball. She gets a rebound there. Shields looking to make a little bit of room there at the top. Drives baseline, bounces off. Looked like it bounced off Peyton's knee, but they're going to give it to the Blue Comets instead. Maybe saved a foul call there for the Vikings. 4 square for the Blue Comets. Get it over to the corner to Haviland. Lefty, and that's going to be a good 3-point attempt to tie up the ball game.
That was a great shot, great shot. We have seen a lot of shots from her in the corners, but let's see.
As we know, Blue Comets really not a 3-point shooting team, as the Vikings come right back and Anaya Hinman gets the and one, going up for 2 in the paint. Like I said, the Blue Comets really just aren't a great 3-point shooting team. They do work the ball around the perimeter really well, but it was always nice to see them knock down a 3-pointer or two.
There have been a couple games when they've been on fire from the arc, but
absolutely.
I know a shooter that I have really improved is definitely Jalen Smith. She has shot a lot better from the arc this season, and that's always great to see.
Hinman's 3rd-point attempt, no good. Blue Comets down by 2. Setting it up just under 2.5 minutes here in the first half. Chard getting bumped. Ashley Haviland, another 3-point attempt. She's feeling it, and she's going to keep throwing it up.
She is on it now. See, it only took 1 shot. She's warmed up now. Not someone you want to have open.
6 quick points for Ashley Haviland. Parsons getting it down low, and that's going to be poked out. Shields looking up court. Chard didn't quite have her head turned around, or else she would have lobbed it up to her. Peyton cross court to Ashley. Ashley in the middle to Tyra. Tyra kicks it back out to Preston for another 3-point attempt, just off the mark. You hear a lot of O's from the crowd here, hoping that the Blue Comets will go on a quick little shooting spree.
They all want to see it. They all want to see it.
Get the crowd hyped up here. It's going to be a little foul on Blue Comets. It's going to be Parsons' ball. Looks like that was Kinley Chard going up for the attempt. And we got Kaya Brown back in the game for the Blue Comets. Parsons. We got Patterson with the ball. Looks like we got a new face in as well. Braylon Mitchell. She's a freshman. Blue Comets get another steal. Man, I'd be interested to see how many steals they have on the night so far.
They are on it tonight. Their defense is on fire tonight.
Shields trying to drive in, and she looks like she just throws it out of bounds. She's trying to justify that pass, and ref is going to say not today. Parsons' ball. Looks like we got Patel back in the game, trying to make something happen late in the second quarter here. Patel still has her 3 fouls. Gets it over to Mitchell.
They are a shooter that the Vikings do need.
Patel, 3-pointer. And that's good. That's her 3rd one of the half.
She proves that even though she has 3 fouls, she's still keeping her head up, and she's still going to be making these threes. She is still in this game.
Great drive by Scheibe. Kicks it out to Patel for her 9th point of the half. Blue Comets now with the ball. Looking down low. Kaya Brown, big body on the court. Only a sophomore. Trying to make something happen there. Lobs it in there. Kicks it out to the corner. Another 3-point attempt off the mark by Ashley. Kaya diving all over the floor for that rebound. Knocks it out of bounds, though. Got to applaud her attempts.
That was a great hustle by her. Great hustle.
Anna Kate Noonan in for the Blue Comets. You'd think that this was the fourth quarter of the game, seeing all these bench players coming in.
We are still in the first half.
30 seconds left here. Patel to Scheibe. Scheibe looking down low. Gets a travel call. I almost said a foul call on Ann Kate, but looks like it was a travel call on that pump fake and drive, as we talked about many times. Bogle bring the ball down the court for the Blue Comets. Taking their time, just under 15 seconds. Tyra trying to make something happen. Looks to Keating. Three-point attempt by Keating's going to be off the mark. Kaya Brown for the rebound does not get it. Scheibe comes up with the rebound. She's going to be fouled. It's going to be taken out of bounds by the Vikings. On the court, all over the place, we have different levels of players. A couple seniors, a junior, and 2 sophomores for the Blue Comets. And that last second shot's not going to happen for the Vikings. And so we end the first half here, 21-23, Parsons up. We're going to see what the Blue Comets can do after halftime. We're going to take about a 40-minute long break. We'll be right back after these.
KFEX 93.1 FM and Comet Vision are excited to partner with Dr. Grant Gastineau. Dr. Gastineau graduated from Chanute High School and is committed to supporting the activities of the youth of Chanute. Thank you, Dr. Gastineau. We appreciate your support. Cardinal Drugstore, located at 103 East Main in downtown Chanute, is a small-town pharmacy and gift store which includes an old-fashioned soda fountain. They specialize in compound. From kickoff to the final lap, from Pee-wees to the weekend pros, our team of doctors can help with the diagnosis and treatment of sports-related injuries. Wherever you are in your sports journey, Labette Health Sports Medicine Team has the training, experience, and skill to repair, restore, and renew. For more information about Southeast Kansas' leading orthopedic and sports medicine program, go to labettehealth.com.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, located right across the street from Royster Middle School in downtown Chanute, is in the business of making you feel better, faster. With 3 licensed pharmacists, the Medicine Shop has the knowledge to know the right drugs and the proper dosage to ensure your safety. If you're not quite up to your game, Medicine Shop offers delivery to your door. The Medicine Shop, a proud underwriter of the Chanute Blue Comets.
Home Savings Bank is a platinum underwriter here at the Fire Escape Coffee House. Home Savings Bank has been serving the Chanute area since 1886. Customer owned and customer driven, Home Savings Bank, located at 214 North Lincoln Avenue in Chanute, Kansas, is here to serve all your banking needs. Whether your needs are checking, savings account, safety deposit box, lending, or online banking, Home Savings Bank is here to help. Home Savings Bank is located on the internet at homesavingschanute.com. Home Savings Bank is committed to the youth of Southeast Kansas and helping the ministries at the Fire Escape Coffee House.
Missing that human touch at your bank? At Community National Bank and Trust, you'll be able to talk with a real person. Community National Bank is small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, Community National Bank and Trust can help keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured. Locally awesome. Member FDIC.
KFEX Firescape Radio programming is made possible in part by the underwriting efforts of Sonic Drive-In of Chanute. Sonic Drive-In of Chanute does not consider community involvement a sales gimmick or a public relations ploy. They see it as a way to be a good neighbor and as a way to have a positive impact on their community. It is for these reasons that Sonic Drive-In of Chanute is a proud underwriter of KFEX Firescape Radio and the ministry efforts of the entire Firescape ministry to the youth of Chanute. For years, Jared Gilmore in Phillips, PA, has been providing quality financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Their expertise ranges from basic tax management and accounting services to more in-depth services such as audits, financial statements, QuickBooks support, and payroll. Jared Gilmore and Phillips PA has backed Chanute's youth in all their endeavors from the classroom to extracurricular activities. They're proud to help support the youth of Chanute by underwriting this KFEX broadcast.
off right here. No points there on that first possession. Parsons now with the ball. Patel over to Scheibe for a three-point attempt off the front of the rim. Smith gets the rebound. Shields bringing the ball up the court. Fakes a handoff to Bokel. Drives middle. Jalen Smith for a three-point attempt off the back of the rim. Hinman with the rebound. Patel gets it over to, down to the inside to Hinman. Quick passes there by the Vikings. Almost couldn't get Dunley's name out of my mouth. Bogle goes up strong, and Hinman comes down stronger. Huge block out of bounds. Off of Parsons.
A phenomenal.
I heard that smack from up here.
That was a phenomenal block. Oh my gosh.
Shot is up, no good. Out of bounds. It's going to be Parsons basketball. Parsons coming out strong. Quick 2 points off of right off the bat, giving them a 4-point lead. Chanute coming out, trying to press, almost like a half-court press, trying to trap. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by Chanute. Parsons will still take that ball. But it looks like Fox is wanting them to press about half-court, trying to get that quick trap right across that half-court mark. Parsons obviously doing a great job of breaking that trap. Looking down low to Hinman. She slips right out of her hand. And Scheibe tries to dive on it. Sorry, I take that back. Dunley tries to dive on it, does not get it. Haviland to Smith. She tries to get big, gets it to Bogle. Bogle three-point attempt. That's going to be off the front of the rim. She goes out of bounds for it, right up into the stands. And unfortunately can't quite save it. It's going to be Parsons basketball again. Shields trying to sprint out there to cut off that pass. Does a great job. Patterson, kind of a surprise that she tried to make such a long pass like that.
That was a really, really loud slap. I heard that from all the way up here. Gosh, I know that hurts the hand.
Patel to throw the ball in. Gets it to Patterson. Back to Patel. Patel, as we saw in the first half, a sniper from the arc. Patterson loses the ball. Blue Comets get it back. Shields drives right into a trap, but gets it off to Bogle before anything too crazy happens. Jalen Smith with a beautiful spin move, but can't quite finish at the rim as Parsons pulls it down and brings it back down court. Patel, three-point attempt. That's in and out, no good. Hinman goes up, gets blocked. That's gonna be Blue Comet ball now. Smith got away with a lucky one there, coming down with the ball. Could have picked up a foul. Shields trying to make some space. Gets it over to Smith. Smith to right in the middle, gets blocked by Hinman. Bogle gets a rebound, gets it out to Chard. Chard to Haviland, and Fox is going to call a timeout because there's a little bit of chaos on the court. He feels like they just need a little bit of a break. So we're going to go ahead and take a full timeout here. Going to take a 1-minute timeout. We're going to be right back right after this.
Fredonia. Ehlert Construction Services was founded in southeast Kansas as a small regional contractor and has now grown into a national heavy industrial construction company with regional offices across the United States. The Ehlert family is proud of our southeast Kansas roots because we know that the people of southeast Kansas make great employees. At Ehlert, we know that employees are our greatest asset and we're committed to investing in the growth of our employees and our community. Ehlert Construction Services, proud to support the youth of Southeast Kansas through the Firescape Coffee House and KFEX Firescape Radio.
Whether you're completing home repairs, weekend projects, or planting your garden for spring, Cleaver Farm and Home, 2103 South Santa Fe, has a carefully selected inventory for all of your paint, hardware, and building needs. Cleaver's also offers free delivery for cat and dog food if ordered online at www.cleaverfarm.com. Cleaver's supports the youth outreach of the Fire Escape Youth Ministry and is happy to underwrite KFEX Radio. Thank you, Cleaver family. We appreciate your support.
And we're back here at Chanute High School. No new change in the score in the last about just shy of 3 minutes. Parsons scored right at the beginning of the second half, and nothing has happened since. Just a lot of turnovers. Blue Comets with the ball. Smith driving left side of the paint. Gets fouled down low. It's going to be Blue Comet ball on the baseline. You know, a lot of people are going to be asking, or probably actually sitting at home asking right now, why in the world is Chanute and Parsons playing on a Thursday night? Braylon, do you know why?
If I'm being honest, no, I actually don't.
Okay, I probably didn't explain it to you. So the reason why is because this Saturday here at Chanute High School is the annual SEK Wrestling Tournament, invitational, whatever you would like to call it. That's going on here at the high school. There's quite a few teams coming to wrestle. It's a big thing that happens every year at Chanute High School. And the big thing is the reason why they moved it to the Thursday is so that they can get absolutely everything set up on Friday, the day before, because things start pretty early for the wrestling tournament. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we are doing this tonight rather than tomorrow night, is so that the wrestling squad can get a kind of a heads up on getting things set up for their invitational on Saturday.
If I'm going to be honest, I thought it was for winter formal.
Nope. And that's going to be a quick 2 points by Tyra Bogle, breaking that bit of a dry spell there. No points for either team. Smith cuts off that bounce pass beautifully. Just jumps right in front of it. Didn't even see it coming. She takes the ball all the way down the court, looking to bounce pass it to Shields. That bounce pass literally went nowhere. And Patel takes it all the way down. Now to Hinman. Hinman loses it. Chard now with the breakaway. And that's going to be good for two, and that's going to be Blue Comets tying the ball game as Parsons takes a timeout. A well thought out timeout. Blue Comets doing a great job. This is going to be a full timeout. We're going to go ahead and take 2 more commercials here. We'll be right back right after this.
Fire Escape Coffee House is dedicated to high school and college students. Our mission is for every student in Southeast Kansas to know they have value, they are loved, and that they have a place. We are not a church, but we are motivated by the love God has for all of us. The Fire Escape opened in 1998 and is open every Friday and Saturday night for high school and college-age students. During the week, the Fire Escape is open to the public Tuesday through Friday mornings for coffee, catch-ups, or small groups like Bible studies. The Fire Escape Coffee House is proud to partner with the Chanute High School Tech classes on this program.
Cut. Beautiful. Okay, let's go again.
Tell me about your vision.
At the end of the day, it's your classic coming-of-age story.
Can I need more shipping labels?
All the gig speed, fiber-fueled internet you need to take whatever and make it big. Sparklight Internet, a strong.
25 all here at Chanute High School. Parsons Vikings, Chanute Blue Comets. Parsons called a timeout real quick because Blue Comets are doing a great job of just going back and forth, stealing the ball, going down, scoring those last 2 possessions. And as we see another steal here, again, Parsons just a bit lackadaisical with their passes. Kinley Chard goes up, no good. Tyler Bogle gets a rebound, loses it, and Kelsey Haviland gets fouled, picks up the ball, gets fouled going up, and goes to the line for a 3rd point attempt. That was kind of a weird series of events going on.
I mean, I never saw the ball go under. I just saw ball just spawned in her hand.
Absolutely. What we saw there was the Blue Comets, Tyra Bogle came down with the rebound but lost it. It looks like it got stripped and actually went between her legs, rolled between her legs directly to Kelsey Haviland. And Haviland went up, got fouled going up, and made the basket. great awareness by Kelsey Havlin. Her third-point attempt is good. Real high arcing shot. As Blue Comets take a 3-point lead. Patel drives to the middle, loses the ball, and that's going to be Bogle and Patterson on the floor. Going to be jump ball. And Parsons ball. They're on their own baseline.
I don't think Parsons knows what to do with this press that Chanute's coming out with right now.
I'm not exactly sure either. Scheibe tried to get the ball, but of course Kelsey there for the poke. She gets it out of bounds. Parsons not really sure how to get around Chanute's press. They're not even pressing all that hard, but Parsons seems to be just throwing it right to him. And Hinman going up strong, could have picked up the foul. Refs with a no call.
That was
she gets 2 points there.
That was a great play. I mean, great for a big. She made it, took it up, made it.
Smith, spin move up and under, goes up for two, and that's going to be, what a move by Jalen Smith. That is your classic post move, and she showed that she knows that move all too well. Parsons looking backside to Hinman, not going to happen. Patterson gets it back out to Patel for a three. Off the back of the rim, Hinman comes down with the rebound, and Smith kind of just stands there as Hinman puts it back for two.
I don't think Smith just didn't want the foul right there. I mean, there's not much he could do, but.
Back and forth game between the Vikings and the Comets. As the Comets, Kelsey Havlin adds another 3 points to her stats book. 33-29, Shields pokes the ball out of bounds. Still gonna be Parsons' ball, but what a series of events for these Blue Comet ladies. Ashley Havlin coming in along with Kaya Brown, as Smith and Bogle are going to take a seat, get a little bit of a breather, as they've been throwing themselves all over the court as well. Patel to throw in the ball, gets it to Scheibe. Scheibe drives middle. Blue Comets stand there looking for a charge. Not going to happen. Foul going up, and that's going to be Patterson to the line for two. Looked like Ashley Havlin tried to take that charge down low. Wasn't quite far enough away from the basket. And Patterson grabbed that rebound, and she went up for two, right through contact. First shot attempt off the mark. Great matchup here tonight. I would say two very evenly matched teams.
It's a very close game, too. Very close game.
Second shot in and out. Unfortunate for Patterson. Patel cuts the pass off. A little step back, no good. Blue Comets with the rebound. Shields now with the ball, pushing it. No more taking her time here. She just wants to score as she jump hops through people. Does not get the fall.
It was a great move, but you always got to finish that.
A little bit of a jump stop there as looks like the Vikings stepped out of bounds. That was Sailor Ray. Great attempt to go after that loose ball, though. Blue Comets. Looks like there's going to be a 30-second timeout for Parsons. We're going to go ahead and take a single commercial here right now. We'll be right back after this quick commercial.
KFEX 93.1 FM and Comet Vision are excited to partner with Dr. Grant Gastineau. Dr. Gastineau graduated from Chanute High School and is committed to supporting the activities of the youth of Chanute. Thank you, Dr. Gastineau. We appreciate your support.
Just under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Blue Comets and Parsons Vikings again going back and forth here. Just in the third quarter alone, doing a great job. Blue Comets obtained the lead as we see Shakira Walls in for the Blue Comets and Preston Keating now. Looks like Kelsey Havlin took a seat along with Peyton Shields. There's going to be a little blocking foul on Hinman as Shakira Walls gets a little shoulder check there.
Called on Nia Hinman, her third personal foul, 14 fouls for the Vikings.
Bogle now gets it back to Walls. Walls drives middle, floater, up, off the mark there. Patel with the rebound, bringing it right back, crossover. Nothing there, Dunley for a three-point attempt. Oh, just off the back of the rim. Havlin and Patel fighting for the ball, and Havlin unfortunately had possession as she stepped out of bounds. Lady Viking basketball. Once again, we want to say thank you to everybody who is watching online with us right now. Like I said before, Shakira Walls tips the ball out of bounds. This is a student-led broadcast. This is all students aside from myself, the teacher here commentating. Students are all doing this. We got the graphics on our screen. We also have 3 different camera angles, and it's stuff that we really enjoy providing to our community and to the visiting community as well. Vikings now to Patterson. Patterson almost throws it to Walls. Walls gets a tip on the jump shot there, but Dunley gets a rebound, throws it up, no good. Hinman now with the rebound gets it to Patterson. Patterson gets fouled by Bogle trying to make her way to the rim. Vikings gonna throw it in from out of bounds. Scheibe gets it to Patel. Patterson back to Scheibe, three-point attempt by Scheibe. Just short, misses the rim completely, and looks like Ashley Havlin's gonna get shoved a bit from behind by Riley Dunley. Dunley, that's only her second foul of the night. Shields back in for Keating. She's gonna bring the ball up the court. And just under a minute here now in the third quarter. What an exciting second half so far. Once again, Fox, head coach of the Blue Comets, getting a lot of his players rotated in here. Looks like he's really benefiting from it as well. Kaya Brown, middle, kicks it back out, and that's going to be poked out of bounds by Patel. Just like the Blue Comets, Parsons Vikings also all over the floor, getting their hands on a lot of deflected passes by the Blue Comets. Shields looking to throw the ball in. Gets it to Havlin. Havlin over to Bogle, back to Shields. Shields looking to set something up in the last 20 seconds. She's gonna wait it out a bit. Hinman trying to put a little bit more pressure on her. Get that 5-second count. Shields back to Walls. Walls bounce pass to Havlin. That's not gonna happen. Gonna get poked out. And Shakira Walls with a bit of a frustration foul there. We'll see who that was on. That was actually on Kaya Brown. Her and Shakira went on a little double team session there trying to get the ball back. 1 second left. Scheibe throws it up with not enough time. And that's gonna be the end of the third quarter here, 33-29. We've got Blue Comets up here right now. We'll be right back after these 2 commercials here on Comet Vision.
And Comet Vision
From
are excited to
Pee-wees
partner with
to
Dr.
the weekend
Greg
pros.
Gastineau. Dr.
Our team
Gastineau
of doctors can help with the
Chanute
diagnosis
High School
and treatment of
is committed to
sports-related
supporting the
injuries.
activities of the
Wherever
youth
you
of Chanute.
are in your sports
Thank you,
journey,
Dr.
Vet
Gastineau.
Health Sports
We
Medicine Team has the
appreciate your
training,
support.
experience, and skill.
And we're back here at Chanute High School. 33-29, your Blue Comets are on top. Made a great comeback in the third quarter. Had a handful of three-pointers by, I believe it was Ashley Havlin had a couple of her own. I believe there's one more by the Blue Comets. I can't remember who exactly it was. Now Blue Comets maintain a 4-point lead here. 33-29, Vikings looking to make a difference here on defense.
So what do you think the Vikings need to do to at least tie it up or maybe win this game right now?
You know, Vikings have done a great job in the first half with getting the ball down to Hinman. You know, she's been posting up real hard, and if they continue doing this, stealing the ball and having mismatches there, getting the ball to Hinman, she goes up, misses the ball, goes back up. She does a great job with getting her own rebounds and just going strong to the rim, and the more that you get the ball to her, the more she's either going to continue to get points or she's going to continue to get fouled and go to the line.
In my opinion, I just think they've been playing some good basketball. It's just that we have seen less energy from the second half. There's not enough energy from the first half, if you know.
Absolutely.
They're not playing, you know, how they need to play, but hopefully if she can make this another one, it brings up the energy.
First shot was off the mark. Second shot is good for Anaya Hinman. Tyra Bogle picked up that foul right before we saw the free throw shots. That's her second foul. Shields driving right into the middle, gets it to Havlin, pump fakes, goes up, and in and out. Unfortunate for Kelsey Havlin. Patel with the ball, gets it back to Patterson, now to Scheibe for a three-point attempt. In and out as well. Hinman with the rebound and put back for two, making it a one-point game here early in the fourth. Shields with the ball. Fox making a quick timeout call. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We're going to do a 1-minute commercial. We'll be right back after this.
Shop Pharmacy, located right across the street from Royster Middle School in downtown Chanute, is in the business of making you feel better faster. With 3 licensed pharmacists, the Medicine Shop has the knowledge to know the right drugs and the proper dosage to ensure your safety. If you're not quite up to your game, Medicine Shop offers delivery to your door. The Medicine Shop, a proud underwriter of the Chanute Blue Comets.
Home Savings Bank is a platinum underwriter here at the Fire Escape Coffee House. Home Savings Bank has been serving the Chanute area since 1886. Customer owned and customer driven, Home Savings Bank, located at 214 North Lincoln Avenue in Chanute, Kansas, is here to serve all your banking needs. Whether your needs are checking, savings account, safety deposit box, lending, or online banking, Home Savings Bank is here to help. Home Savings Bank is located on the internet at homesavingschanute.com. Home Savings Bank is committed to the youth of Southeast Kansas and helping the ministries at the Fire Escape Coffee House.
33-32, quick little comeback by the Parsons Vikings to be within 1 point of those Chanute Blue Comets. Bogle in to Shields coming out of the break. Havlin now looks like Parsons is going to be a bit more adamant about their defense, and Patterson can't believe that foul call. Patterson, that's her third foul for the senior. Blue Comets to throw the ball in. Gets it to Havlin for a quick shot, and that's going to be no good. Off of the Blue Comets, it's going to be Parsons' ball. Now, if you're Chanute, how do you plan on maintaining the lead and actually progressing in points, Braylon?
If they can just lock up defense, I mean, they're slacking in the paint right now. I mean, they're getting their own rebounds. I mean, but it's always good to see players that can lay up and they grab their own rebound and, you know, throw up another layup. But also, I mean, it also means the defense is not communicating right, not getting where they need to supposed to. But if they could just lock down on defense, I think that they'll get it.
Kelsey Havlin with another foul. It's her third personal foul. You know, I think a big thing that the Comets could do in terms of maintaining the lead, obviously preventing Parsons from scoring, and that would be by boxing out. You know, we saw Anaya Hinman, one, she can basically get the ball whenever she wants down low. And as I had mentioned before, getting her the ball and letting her do her own work is either going to allow her to score or get to the line. Now, as a Blue Comets fan, you want to see the Blue Comets box out more, make an attempt at the ball, especially after boxing out. Hinman's second shot off the mark. Bogle, it's going to be off of her hands, and it's going to maintain a Vikings possession here. But for the most part, you just want to make sure that you don't take poor choice of shots. You know, Blue Comets, when they get stressed, when they get rushed, they tend to not make good or not take good shots. And that's a fault of theirs at times.
Which, I mean, there's no shot clock, so, I mean, just take all the time you really need. But,
Scheibe.
Some teams, fast-paced, actually works. But a lot of times, you got to use slow pace sometimes. Try and get something to work. You don't want to force anything,
Absolutely.
especially with how close this game is.
Scheibe's three-point attempts no good. It bounced off of, looked like Tyra Bogle went out of bounds. Scheibe's floater in and falls as the Vikings take the lead 34-33. 6 minutes left here in the game. Blue Comets looking to do some work. Jalen Smith with the ball on the perimeter, takes the three-pointer off the back of the rim. Chard with the rebound up, no good. Haviland with the rebound and puts it back for two.
That was great. That was just a great play overall. I mean,
and just like that, the Blue Comets are back on top.
The Vikings just got to grab those rebounds.
Hinman down low. Patel for the three, off the mark. Dudley finally gets called for the foul. A little bit late, but nonetheless. Dudley looks like she shoved. Would have been Kinley Chard out of the way. As Kinley goes flying through the air. Like I said, it was a bit of a late call, but still got the call.
Yeah. That looked like actually a really hard hit. I mean, her own teammate hit her in the back with her knee, and then she just head first hit the ground. I mean, we're lucky. We're glad that she's okay. And she's sitting here playing.
Looks like we're going to have a 1-and-1 here, as the Vikings are now at 7 total team fouls this half. Tyra Bogle looks like she was the one who got fouled. And she's going to go to the line for 1-and-1. Tyra, usually a pretty good free throw shooter.
And she just showed it.
Puts the lead at 2. See if she can make it a three-point lead now. Bogle's second shot is off, but she crashes board. Patterson pushing the ball hard. Gets it over to Patel. She drives baseline, pulls up. Way short. Chard with the rebound. Gets it over to Shields. Shields across half court before the rest of her teammates. Hands it off to Smith. Smith jump stop, up, and good. Jalen Smith.
She knows.
Beautiful jump stop.
She knows how to
floater right in the paint.
She knows how to get in that paint. That was a great, great play.
Blocking foul on Jalen Smith. That's going to be looks like it's probably going to be the 7th team foul for the Blue Comets. So that's going to be 1-and-1 as well. I couldn't tell if that foul was on the shot or if it was on the floor. Looks like it is on the floor. It's still going to be 1-and-1 though. Scheibe's first shot on the mark. Taking it back down to a 1 point. Oh, it was an and one? I completely missed that. My apologies. Shields now with the ball. Vikings still down by 1. Chard, no good from the corner. And Bogle's rebound. She got tangled up with Hinman. Hinman's not happy. That's going to be her 4th foul of the night. She's got to be careful. There's still a lot of time left in the 4th quarter. She's trying to defend her case. Kinley Chard. A little chuckle there at Hinman's pain, I guess you could say. Yeah. Distress. Patterson getting across half court. Gets it over to Patel. Back to Patterson. Back to Patel. 3-point attempt. That's going to be good. 2-point lead for the Vikings. That is her 4th 3-pointer of the game.
She is not.
Possibly 5th. I might have missed one.
She is not someone that you want to open, especially how close this game is.
Going to be a full timeout for the Vikings. We're going to take 2 commercial break. We'll be right back right here on Comet Vision.
Missing that human touch at your bank? At Community National Bank and Trust, you'll be able to talk with a real person. Community National Bank is small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, Community National Bank and Trust can help keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured. Locally awesome. Member FDIC.
KFEX Firescape radio programming is made possible in part by the underwriting efforts of Sonic Drive-In of Chanute. Sonic Drive-In of Chanute does not consider community involvement a sales gimmick or a public relations ploy. They see it as a way to be a good neighbor and as a way to have a positive impact on their community. It is for these reasons that Sonic Drive-In of Chanute is a proud underwriter of KFEX Firescape Radio and the ministry efforts of the entire Firescape ministry to the youth of Chanute.
And we're back. 2-point lead by the Parsons Vikings as Patel knocks down that 3-point attempt there at the end. Right before we went to a break, 38-40 with just under 4.5 minutes left here in the game. Blue Comets looking to make a comeback. Jalen Smith off the mark. It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Parsons basketball. Coach Dustin Fox not happy with that call. He thinks it was definitely Chanute's.
It very much looked like it was Chanute ball. I just think she just threw the ball up. Wasn't even caring where it was going.
Yeah, it looked like Hinman had gotten the rebound and just went to throw it to a teammate and just went out of bounds. Either way, Blue Comets now with the basketball. No harm, no foul, I guess. Shields looking for something. Kind of stuck right now. Gets it to Chard finally. Gets it over to Bogle. Bogle back to Havlin for a 3-pointer. Off the front of the rim. Shields hesitant to dive for it. Facing the front end of a saxophone there. Don't want that kind of injury. Scheibe gliding across the court. Crossover. Looks for the jumper. No, not going to take it. Patel now. Driving, gets it over to Ray. Back to Patel. Going to get called for a travel, though, before Ray could get the ball off. Maybe that was Patel on the call there. Who knows? There's a lot of individuals over there. Either way, Blue Comet basketball. Shields with the ball. She is the main ball handler for this Blue Comet team, and she does a great job as well. Havlin back to Shields. Driving middle, not knowing who to pass to. Havlin gets the ball back, bounces off of the leg of Sayla Ray, and it looks like there's a jump ball on the floor. It's going to be Parsons basketball. Skylar Walls in for the Blue Comets as Kelsey's going to take a bit of a rest. We've seen Shakira over and over again over the last year. She's a great athlete. She's got a lot of experience in track and field for the Blue Comets. Great program here at CHS, and she has excelled well. So she's a very fast player to have on the court for us. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the floor. Going to be another 1-and-1. Shakira Walls' first foul. Sydney Scheibe to the line, first shot. It's good. Makes it a 3-point lead. Looking back on this foul here, we have a bit of a delayed feed here. Looks like Shakira just barely got her hand in there. And Scheibe's second shot bounces around, but eventually falls. 4-point lead here for the Parsons Vikings. Chanute's really got to get a hold of something going on as Coach Dustin Fox calls a 30-second timeout. We'll take one break. We'll be right back on Comet Vision after this.
For years, Jared Gilmore in Phillips, PA has been providing quality financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Their expertise ranges from basic tax management and accounting services to more in-depth services such as audits, financial statements, QuickBooks support, and payroll. Jared Gilmore in Phillips, PA has backed Chanute's youth in all their endeavors from the classroom to extracurricular activities. They're proud to help support the youth of Chanute by underwriting this KFEX broadcast.
Just under the 3-minute mark. We've got a 4-point lead for the Parsons Vikings right here at Chanute High School. Once again, my name is Caleb Wood. I am the teacher, digital media director here at Chanute High School. Along with me, Braylon Rita, sophomore in our Comet Vision program. Shields kicks the ball out to Walls. Walls for three, short. And the Vikings come up with the rebound. Patel, little jab step, pulls it back out, gets it to Patterson. Patterson to Scheibe down the middle. She pulls up. Quick and easy shot. Not going to fall, but going to go to the line for a 2-point shot.
It looks like the Vikings are just trying to waste some time. I mean, they are up by 4. They're not trying to let anything go.
Scheibe extends it to 5. 5-point lead here. Blue Comets trying to get something together. 6-point lead here. Last thing you want to see is the Blue Comets just throwing up 3-point shots. It's not exactly what we want. Scheibe, lockdown defense. Shields gets around her. Gets a little bit of a foul there on Patterson. Going to be 1-on-1. Peyton Shields to the line for 2, or for 1-on-1 rather. Homecoming night here at CHS. Either in between games or the halftime of the boys game. We're going to have our candidates come out, and 2 of them rather, are going to be named King and Queen of Homecoming. Blue Comets are planning on having their homecoming dance tomorrow night here at Chanute High School. Not open to the public. Please do not show up. Not that I should say that. Shields, first shot was down. Second shot, also good. Cuts the deficit to 4. 2 minutes left. Scheibe gets the ball across to Patterson, now to Patel. Kinley Chard. Locked down on Scheibe, kicks it over to the corner. Hinman. Looks like Parsons is just going to try to waste as much time off the clock as they can. Blue Comets looking once again for a little bit of a trap, something to get the Vikings off their game and to throw the ball away or something. Patel drives in, floater off the front of the rim. Out of bounds, going to be Blue Comet basketball. 1:30 left, still plenty of time to get 4 points, quick 4 points, to at least tie up the ball game. Skyler Walls taking a bit of a break as Kelsey Havlin's back in for the Blue Comets. She's knocked down a couple of nice shots evening herself. Shields trying to do something, kicks it over to Smith. Smith drives in, out to Bogle, 3 off the mark and over the backboard, and that's going to be immediately Parsons basketball. Blue Comets in a full court press now. Not surprising. Patel driving. Again, just trying to waste some time as much as they can. Scheibe at the top of the key, a little bumping. And Shields will finally pick up the foul just to stop the clock. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it sooner because Scheibe has been 4 for 4 her last 2 times going up to the line.
Definitely not someone that you want to see at the line, especially when Chanute's only down by 4. Maybe she can take it up by 5.
Scheibe, her first shot is good. I would say the person you would probably want being fouled would probably be Patterson because Hinman has hit a lot of her free throws as well. Scheibe's second shot also good. Another 6-point lead. We're gonna have a full timeout on the court. We're gonna go ahead and take 2 breaks here. We'll be right back on Comet Vision right after this.
Headquartered in Fredonia, Ehlert Construction Services was founded in southeast Kansas as a small regional contractor and has now grown into a national heavy industrial construction company with regional offices across the United States. The Ehlert family is proud of our southeast Kansas roots because we know that the people of southeast Kansas make great employees. At Ehlert, we know that employees are our greatest asset and we're committed to investing in the growth of our employees and our community. Ehlert Construction Services proud to support the youth of Southeast Kansas through the Firescape Coffee House and KFEX Firescape Radio.
Whether you're completing home repairs, weekend projects, or planning your garden for spring, Cleaver Farm and Home, 2103 South Santa Fe, has a carefully selected inventory for all of your paint, hardware, and building needs. Cleaver's also offers free delivery for cat and dog food if ordered online at www.cleaverfarm.com. Cleaver's supports the youth outreach of the Firescape Youth Ministry and is happy to underwrite KFEX Radio. Thank you, Cleaver family. We appreciate your support.
40-46. Blue Comets down by 6 here. 52.5 seconds left in the game. Blue Comets are going to have to score relatively quickly as a smart choice to let the ball bounce. Shields gets right past Patel. Patel catches up. Bogle, 3-point attempt, and that's good! Cuts the deficit in half. Now down by 3, Tyra Bogle. Great shot at the top of the key.
That was
Scheibe gets fouled immediately.
That was an amazing shot by Tyra Bogle.
Probably good decision to foul. Get a chance to come back, cut the lead down a little bit more, despite the fact that Scheibe has shot so well from the free throw line.
You know, Chanute only needs one more of those threes, and we're back in. Oh.
You spoke too soon, Braylon.
Spoke way too soon.
Sydney Scheibe has at least 10 points from the line alone tonight. Second shot, also good. Pure as can be.
She is not someone you want to see at the line.
Down by 5. Shields goes up, off the mark. Blue Comets smack it out of bounds. Looks like we have Braylon Mitchell back in the game for the Vikings. Shakira Wall's coming back in as well as Jalen Smith takes a seat. Need some quick bodies on the floor. As Kelsey Havlin almost gets a steal there. Havlin goes ahead and picks up the foul and sends Patterson to the line. As I mentioned before, probably one of the better choices to send to the line of all the people on the court. Not exactly sure how Braylon Mitchell shoots from the free throw line, but Patterson, we haven't seen her at the line much yet this game. First shot is off the mark. Smith back into the game for Walls. Looks like they're going to keep switching them in and out. Offense and defense. Get Jalen Smith potentially to the line as much as they can as well. Patterson's second shot. In. The rattles in just barely. Shields, such a smart player, knowing that she can get the ball down the court without taking any time off the clock if she doesn't touch it. Bogle almost had her second three in a row. Smith, three-point attempt, no good. Bogle, another three-point attempt, that's good! Timeout by Dustin Fox. Crazy turnaround three-point attempt by Tyra Bogle.
That was like
absolutely insane. Curry fadeaway.
That was a crazy shot. That was, but
full timeout here by the Blue Comets. We're going to go ahead and take a single break. We'll be right back after this on Comet Vision.
Firescape Coffee House is dedicated to high school and college students. Our mission is for every student in Southeast Kansas to know they have value, they are loved, and that they have a place. We are not a church, but we are motivated by the love God has for all of us. The Firescape opened in 1998 and is open every Friday and Saturday night for high school and college-age students. During the week, the Firescape is open to the public Tuesday through Friday mornings for coffee, catch-ups, or small groups like Bible studies. The Firescape Coffee House is proud to partner with the Chanute High School Tech classes on this broadcast.
4.3 seconds left. Blue Comets still down by 3. Gonna most likely have a full court press going on. Gonna be difficult to come out on top with this one, but definitely not impossible. One of the things that the Blue Comets are most likely gonna have to do is, 1, get a trap at some point, or 2, get the Vikings to get a 5-second call where the Blue Comets will pick it up from out of bounds. Again, Blue Comets coming in. Kaya Brown to defend the inbounder. Blue Comets are going to be switching. Scheibe gets the ball in. Takes just over a second off the clock. Once again, not the best person you want to go to the line for the Vikings. .7 seconds. There's still a lot of time for the Blue Comets to be able to take it down the court and hit a 3. But if Scheibe makes these like she did just now, that's going to be that's not going to be likely for the Lady Comets to come out on top. Needless to say, I don't believe that head coach Dustin Fox would necessarily have too much to complain about. The girls played hard, off the mark. Your best bet is to get fouled. And that's going to be no good. Jalen Smith, not aware of the time on the clock, did not see what was going on. And that's going to be the end of the game. 50-46, Blue Comets fall to the Parsons Vikings, Lady Vikings, that is. And that's going to be it for us here on Comet Vision for this women's matchup tonight. We'll be back here in about 30-ish minutes for the boys game, where they will also take on the Vikings. Thank you for listening and watching Comet Vision.